The Kingdom of Bahrain, a pearl in the desert in the Middle East, and this year the location for the final round of the WEC season. Having won the 6 Hours of Bahrain in 2013 and 2014, the Toyota team was back this year. Different scenario, one in which Porsche and Audi have in their turn dominated the season. This final race of the season also would go down in history as the last for the much appreciated driver Alex Wurz. For him and also his fellow drivers, an emotional moment.
Yeah, last race day, business as usual at the moment. Just when you ask me, it gets a bit emotional, otherwise I'm pretty relaxed about it. I wanted to have my family here. I mean, they support me through whole my career. The kids, they know me as race driver, and I wanted to have them here. I have my dad here. I have Walter Lechner here. He was my first team boss ever. He gave me the first chance in racing. So it's just a little thank you to these people.
The entire team paid tribute to Alex, and at the pre-race drivers briefing, Alex also received a standing ovation. But in many ways, it was not going to be an easy weekend.
It's hard. We know we're going to give our number one back, so it's difficult to accept that. But it's been a tough season, so we're just looking, looking at 2016, and hopefully we'll be able to fight back for victories.
Yeah, last year it was the best car, winning championship, so we enjoy a lot. This year it was still good car, but the others improved a lot. So we didn't have the result we expect. So we are pushing a lot for next year, and I'm sure it will be a strong car again.
And in the knowledge that this race would be less about trying to win and more about aiming for a possible podium and developing next year's program, cars 1 and 2 start yet again from third line on the grid, behind the Porsche and Audi LMP1 cars. After 2 formation laps behind the safety car, the lights go out and they're off for the 6 Hours of Bahrain. Going through turn 1, the first 5 go through without any problem, but Alex Wurz in car 2 is caught on the back foot by the 2 Rebellions, cars 12 and 13, going round both sides and pushing him back for a moment to 8th place. Wurz is quick to come back round the non-hybrid cars with the extra boost of the Toyota, and by turns 3 and 4 the initial grid order is restored. The Porsches pull away from the rest of the pack, but this is endurance, and as we all know, anything can happen. The Porsche number 17 is off into the pits for long minutes with mechanical problems, and the race is also played to the rhythm of the pit stops, while all is smooth sailing for the 2 Toyotas. At one point we find a Toyota in second position as the Audi pits. As the hours go on, the misfortunes of some turn to the benefit of others. And while the Porsche number 17 is way behind at the end of the first hour, the Toyotas are generally running in 4th and 5th position. Hour 2 sees Davidson and Sarrazin taking the wheel of cars 1 and 2, still in 4th and 5th positions, as the Porsche number 18 and the 2 Audis fight for the top 3 spots. The strength of the Toyotas in this race remains their reliability, which in endurance can be more important than any other element. Under the bright floodlights of the Bahrain International Circuit, the Toyotas keep up an excellent pace, lapping at times in the same second as the leaders. And with problems for the number 8 Audi halfway through the race, pushing it down the ranking, it'll be one of the rare occasions that we see all 3 main constructors on the podium. Porsche wins the race and the Drivers' Championship, much to the joy of the team. Audi number 7 comes in second, and with Conway crossing the line in third place in car 2, just in front of Nakajima in car 1, Toyota are on the podium for the first time since the early part of the season.